Hey, good morning. It's a beautiful morning. We have already went for a light, about 45-minute walk. I just got my workout gear on, so hopefully I'm going to put my workout machine right there, my ab machine, and put my thing you get up down on, what you call it, the mat. Put my mat down there, and hopefully that is going to motivate me to exercise because I need to get back fit. Seriously, I'm slacking. My whole adult life, I've been super fit.
Called relationship. Wait, we're gonna get it back right.
Not just the weight, just not being fit, just not
Right.
like squatting, not kicking. Y'all remember all that getting down I used to do? I can barely do that anymore. And so I got to get back on it. Got to get back on top of things. What's on your mind?
All right, all right. Let me go ahead and clear that echo out.
While you're doing that, I can. Okay, while the echo is leaving,
All
is
right,
it
there we
gone?
go. Yep, it is, baby.
Good morning. Experience the wow. Just Dance Wednesdays at 7 p.m. and second Sundays at 6 p.m. at Legacy Bar and Venue. This Wednesday, we will have the Houston Two Steppers, Darren and Tamika teaching Houston Two Step. And then afterwards, we have an all style social. We
Man,
would love to see you.
yes, absolutely. And thank you, everybody who's been joining our live this morning. Thank you so much for joining us and me and my beautiful wife, my new
Ah,
wife. like love to invite you. So we are having the world's largest Chicago stepping competition prelims here in Houston 2026. The date is going to be July 31st through August 2nd. Now, we have a great group of people that have teamed with us, and we are still exploring. So, it's going to be
and say some of
good.
those people names just so people can know when they're talking about
The
tickets
best
and stuff. That
event in Texas this year. Some people's name locally here. We have Stepping Collective. That is
Grace and Brandon,
Grace and Brandon. Thank you.
Grace Holden,
Okay.
acting in as my sister in Houston because my sister's name is Grace, and I always be like, Grace is my sister.
So we have Stepping Collective. We have Just Stepping.
And they have their weekend this weekend coming up. Stepping Collective, y'all please go out and support. They
We,
have their
al-
Saturday event. Go ahead.
we also have Athena. Um, that's AT, the Southern Soul line dance queen. If you have not been to one of her line dance classes, you're missing out. Southern Soul line dance queen is who AT is. Now, we also have one of our people from Houston. AT is from the DFW area. Now we have Artie Johnson. And if you have the line dance diva queen, I have never seen line dancers talk like this ever. I mean, I've been doing line dancing for a long
I
time,
be getting them,
several years. The lady, she's
and
so
y'all usually
good.
give up.
Butterfly learned the line dance,
Listen,
and Butterfly does a lot of dances, so she
but
is
I don't do a
able
lot
to
of line
teach.
dances usually.
But so if you don't think you can get line dancing, we got Artie Johnson at Legacy Bar and Venue on third Wednesday. I'm telling you, it is something spectacular to see. You want to see it. You want to come experience the wow every Wednesday. Especially don't miss that Wednesday. And she brings a lot of people. She brings a good crowd of people out with her when she comes. So it, pardon me, but it's something that you want to experience. Today,
Well, you ain't finished telling the people. We got
Oh,
some more people that's involved. That's working
oh,
along with us.
we have DJ Ebony D on my flyer. I'll put his older DJ name, but I will update it soon. So we have DJ Ebony D. He will be there in the flesh. He's going to be our competition DJ. He has plenty of experience with doing the competition style DJing. That's one. Next one is going to have we have Jack. He's going to be there. We have our beautiful host for the main party, Butterfly. My handsomeness, H2O, DJ plus main host. We have Snoopy King. Snoop, he'll be there on Saturday night with us with the festivities and others.
And okay. Did you forget somebody?
No, I don't believe.
Friday evening.
Oh man, my meet and greet. Oh man, my
So
dog.
you just gonna leave him out like
My
that?
dog, hey, Ron Brown, hey, meet and greet, hey, dude, hey, that's what's up. We have Ron Brown, the meet and greet guy, and others coming. But big ups to my man, Ron Brown. He's around here teaching all across the nation. People how to step. His name is Just Stepping. I'm just dancing, and he's just stepping. So, absolutely. And I believe that's it. If I've left you out, my apologies to you. But yeah. Now, what I would like to talk about this morning, my page is not up right now. I'm having some Facebook issues. I think they put me in Facebook jail.
Instead of me putting you right there, I could have had you right there. But go ahead.
So I think I have, Facebook.
Really? You in Facebook jail?
Oh no, I never been in Facebook jail. I don't really post nothing. But I post a lot, but nothing really get banned. Right? So let's talk about boundaries. This is something that I would love to speak on this morning is boundaries.
Boundaries? Okay.
Boundaries, absolutely. So what do you think of when you hear boundaries? And boundaries is rules. If you don't know, a lot of people know, but some people don't, because I didn't know what boundaries were until I had to go through a lot of counsel sessions and then my wife. So boundaries is a set of rules that you set up with you and another person. So if I'm outside and I don't like people to come up to me and ask me for money while I'm going to the gas station, so my thing is to step away. And if they cross into your boundaries, then you have to assist that. When I was single, when I was meeting people, I was the dude that would be like, "Hey, you left a toothbrush here. You left this piece of thread. Hey, take it with you, and I'll see you later. Please don't leave anything in my home." That's the boundary that I had set up. So there are many different boundaries that we can speak about. Now, can you clarify what boundaries are, baby?
Okay, a boundary is a if and then. That's what it is. Because a lot of people will say, "You're not respecting my boundaries," or "They're not respecting my boundaries," or "They're pushing my boundaries." Like they put up boundaries, but the person didn't, push them anyway. And I'm like, well, because you don't understand what a boundary is when you say that. Because a boundary is if you curse at me, I won't conversate back with you. You can say for a day, 2 days, whatever it is you want to say, or 3 hours. If you start cursing, I will not talk to you no more for the next 3 hours. Okay, so if the person start to curse, you just don't talk to them for another 3 hours. And the boundary happened because it's a if and then. If this happens, then I will do this.
So it's a rule, basically.
Yeah, it's a rule. Yeah, if this happens,
so it's a
then
rule
I will
that
do
you
this.
set up between you and different people.
But I tell people, don't set the boundary that they're not willing to follow through on.
Right.
Because it's, nobody takes you seriously.
So if I have a boundary that you cannot come to my house past 9 p.m. and somebody's knocking on my door past 9 p.m., that is a issue. And I need to abide by that boundary and say, hey, now, in the case of emergency, I got a neighbor run over, she don't something going wrong. That's a little bit different, Emergencies do happen, but it has to be, my house is on fire. I'm getting attacked by your dog,
Right.
Something like that, that will be an adjustment. That will be an adjustment to a boundary that you have to abide by, but if I say don't come to my house and Shirley's coming to my house at 9 at night and I'm like, hey, don't come on my house or don't come over here unannounced.
Right.
Then that's something. Hey, you cannot come in. No, you cannot come in, but you can leave. You can leave.
Right.
Call me before you come over to my house. If you just pop up, you can see your way out. But we don't even come over here. I'm not even going to answer the door. Why didn't answer the door? Because you're trying to break my rule, break my boundaries. And once they get started on breaking your boundaries, they will stick to it and continue to break your boundaries.
Then what's the boundary you have?
What is the boundary that I have with?
Just period. I don't know with anybody. Have you ever said this? Have you ever set some boundaries? Well, other than that, the time and don't leave stuff in my house. You just said don't leave stuff in your house. That was one that you had.
Well, I have several boundaries. I don't want nobody coming up to me cussing me, using profound language to me, calling me out of my name, things of that nature there. I live with you, so your boundaries are strong enough, so I ain't got to really enact my boundaries. So, your boundaries are you don't want anybody living in our house other than our kids.
Definitely. And
even
that's
with
a
the kids, even with our kids, we're going to have a specific timeline unless they are our minor children.
Right. Or like they different, like got special needs or something.
Mm-hmm. Well, our special needs like that, absolutely.
Right.
So
and even then they gotta they have to
contribute some kind of way.
Well, they have to abide by the rules. They can't just be over here talking crazy to nobody or nothing like that.
Right, correct.
Like,
and Devin gets up to do a lot of stuff, so he contributes, and sometimes he gets beside himself on the talk, but it's handled. We handle it. I'm allowed to handle it when he gets beside himself.
Right, and then I'll tell him too, like, dude, no, we're not gonna do that.
Right, absolutely. So those are some of the boundaries that we have in place. But let us know what your boundaries are. Where do you draw the line? What rules do you have?
Some people might have them on the dance floor. Do you have boundaries on the dance floor?
Dance floor boundaries.
Right, of course you can't be putting your lips, like that kissing people. People do stuff like that. That seems really weird. But people do things. We try to do things like that. But you can't let me go back. I'm sorry. You can't try to, that. But what? Do you have any other boundaries on the dance floor?
Well, you said somebody tried to kiss you one time on the dance floor, and
no, somebody did kiss me.
Oh, they did kiss you.
Somebody tried again.
Somebody tried to kiss.
Somebody tried to kiss me too at Gino party. A dude did.
Somebody tried to lick my face. Somebody tried to kiss me. All kind of crazy. So I'm like, oh, girl, what you doing? Wow, what's going on? And then like it was further talk after that. Like, hey, let's and I'm like, nah, baby girl. We good.
Yeah. Some people really getting into that dance, especially usually it's brand new people. Like new people.
Right.
They don't understand that we just like when that guy came to the party and he went and he danced with one lady and he didn't realize he could go dance with another lady. I said, dude, you just danced with this lady and then you go dance with the other lady. You're not in trouble for doing that. Just go get another one and dance with her. You're not dating her because you dance with her.
Right. Even at a regular spot. You can still do that. You don't have to go from, let me go around. Let me see. Let me go log on to see if we have any comments. And again, please share the live and thank you everybody who's joined in. We really appreciate you. So even at the regular spot, you go out to a regular spot, you don't have to. If you dance with one lady, you can dance with another lady. You can dance with another lady.
Now, you don't got to stay with the same person all
right day. Now, if you're trying to, holler at somebody, then maybe so. I don't know. But
right. If you go around hollering at her in different ways, but if you single, you can do that too.
Yeah, you can,
I mean, if that's your prerogative.
Yeah, I do it on the slide. I wouldn't just be like, this dude want to talk to everybody because that will spread like wildfire.
And then this dude said one dude went around and he danced with one woman. And he danced, and then some woman told him, he said, dude, he told me, I don't know if it's true. Oh, some woman was like, oh, I'm not talking to you. You pretty much like you HOE, a dance community HOE, like she knew.
Honey, what are we broadcasting from?
StreamYard, what do you mean?
No. What Facebook do you have there? Because you're not live.
Oh, I'm not?
No.
They say it.
I'm
live.
Let me see your phone because I need to see. I want to say.
You see, I am right here. But yeah, he said the lady told him, dance community hoe. She said, you hollering at everybody. He said he didn't even holler at nobody. Some of the ladies do be doing too much. And I know a lady told one guy he danced with her. He tried to holler at her. And she said, she called him a dance community HOE, and he said I ain't never even tried to talk to nobody in the dance community. She's the first person who ever tried to talk to him, and she just automatically thought that he was trying to holler at everybody. So y'all don't just know that. You can't just accuse people of that. And then if a man accuses a woman of being a dance community HOE, then he wrong. Excuse me. So women can't go around talking to men like that either.
Right. I totally agree. 16 minutes.
Trying to accuse him of sleeping with everybody and trying to sleep with everybody in the dance community when he ain't never tried to holler at nobody. How do you do that? How do you just suggest that?
Right. So we're talking about boundaries, and doing that is a boundary.
That is a boundary, for real.
You sleep with everybody.
Right.
Do you?
Attacking someone's character. If you don't know that for sure, if you heard one person say that about a person and then you go spreading the rumor, that's a boundary issue. You shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, that's character assassination.
Right. Because how do you know that?
Unless you actually see them or they tell, even if they tell you, you really can't believe it because there were so many women that said they slept with me. Like,
and that's crazy to go around saying as a woman, telling somebody they slept with somebody. Who does that?
Yeah, he's trying to talk to me. He asked for a number. I ain't never asked for your number. And I'm talking about like, you couldn't pay me to mess with you. Like, you talk about I was, whatever. But
right. But people have said that about me. They was like, I should have talked to you when I had a chance. Well, you never did. What are you talking about? Like, I was just smiling at you. They just think just because you're smiling and you're being nice that you're trying to holler at them. Like, I'm just being nice to you. I'm a nice person, and I smile all the time, and I just do that.
And I had to get used to that, baby, because your smile is like a butterfly, like your name.
Yeah.
And people could get entranced by you.
I'd be happy, especially with a good dance. I'd be so happy with a good dance. I'd be
like, oh man, I got a chance to get her. I remember one party down here was that we was just dating. And you asked the guy to dance or whatever because you asked everybody to dance. He went to the floor, and I was just sitting back in the cut. I really wasn't dancing. I was over there eating. Yeah, so you went, and we weren't known like we are, like we weren't together like this, but we were just dating. And so you went on the floor to dance with the gentleman, and then you went back to you went somewhere else. I think you just went back to the side or something. And he went on the homeboy, and I was like looking at him. He was like, "Oh man." And like he was so happy, like he can, holler at you or whatever. I'm like, oh Lord.
He be guessing stuff too now. Sometimes he just be thinking stuff that they not doing.
They was so
men always be reading other men. Like, is that come on now?
So I was like, so he's like, I got a chance with her.
That man probably wasn't even thinking that.
Because he came back to you and you was like kind of declined him a little bit. And I was like,
because that probably wasn't even a conversation.
Okay. But
because we always been together since we've been together, other than just in the beginning when we went to Oklahoma, we wasn't together yet, and we always been together since. We was girlfriend and boyfriend after that.
Yeah, and I had to ask her, like, will you be my girlfriend? Something. I don't know what I said.
That's the boundary I have is people trying to get out of like not saying what they mean.
Right.
Not communicating. You need to communicate what it is, and so that there's not a misunderstanding.
And I learned from this one lady. She was a friend of mine, and she said she was dating this one guy, and she was like, the guy told her, when we're together, we're together. When we're not, we're not. And he never did establish, what they were. So she said they dated for a couple months, and then she met somebody else that wanted to be her man. And he was like, hey, I want to be your man. And she left the guy that didn't establish a clear boundary. So that was really on the gentleman that never did establish that clear boundary that we're together.
Well, he did establish a clear boundary. He said, we're not together. We together
Right.
when we together. When we together having sex, we together.
But we're
You
not
my girlfriend. When we
Right.
together, when we having sex and we hanging out, you my woman. If I take you somewhere, you my woman. But after that, you're not my woman. Okay. Well, that you did establish that, and I would stop wasting my time at that conversation. That would have been the last conversation. That right next minute, I would have said, I got somewhere to go. And I wouldn't talk to him. I would have ghosted him. I'm just saying, like, people need to stop people from wasting their time. When people talking like that to you, that is a very disrespectful conversation. That's saying, I want your coochie, but I don't want you. Bye. Or I want to waste your time, but I don't want you.
I can agree. I can agree
Right.
with that.
Yeah, that's why women be single right there.
Because, man, I got it. It will be fixed by tomorrow.
Okay, that's why women be single. You heard that conversation, and they keep talking. Like, if a dude tell you that, what'd you say she told her?
When we're together, we're together. When we're not, we're not.
Then that should have been the end of the conversation and bye. Because why would you let somebody say something like that to you?
And early on, Dr. Butterfly, she was like, you need to explain what we doing, and you got a week. And I said, she said, you got a week to explain what we doing. And I was like, that week came, and I was like, baby, just wait. And she was like, what did she say? She was like, she extended it. She said, okay, are you sure? You don't want this? I was like, baby, wait.
Because we was talking all the time on the phone. We was talking all the time on the phone.
And I was like, baby, just wait. Give me a second. And then, I don't know what I was waiting on, but it was just a week.
Wasn't a week. I mean,
it's just about a week.
Right.
No, not that we got together. I'm saying that I said, let me tell you what we doing. And I said, how do I have to ask you that I'm your girlfriend? He was like, you got to do something.
No, I said, you got to ask me because why would we have a misunderstanding? I said, why would we have a misunderstanding when we are both grown adults who know how to communicate? It makes no sense.
Now, I was talking to my son the other day. So for my wedding, he bought this little beautiful girl down here. And I said, oh, is this your girlfriend? No, we're friends. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever. And then so the other day, and when we was down here, I said, son, if you want her to be, because they were going to South Padre Island for spring break. And I'm like, okay, well, if she find another dude, you really can't get mad about that because you said y'all not together. So he's like, I'm not worried about that, Dad. So they went out to, I guess they had a fantastic time. So I talked to him after that, and I was like, hey, what's going on with you? He said, I said, we're shooting this weekend. I'm going to meet her parents. I said, have you established a relationship with this young lady for doing all this with her? Did you go meet her parents? You're not the boyfriend. You are the boyfriend. So you need to understand what you're doing. If you don't want to be in a relationship with this young lady, do not go meet her parents. Period.
Duh, because that's saying you want to be in one. That's saying
am I wrong about that?
Yeah, that's saying something.
Right. I'm like, don't go meet her parents if you're not gonna establish a relationship with this.
This my friend. I'm bringing my friend to meet my parents. That's kind of weird.
Right. So
my homeboy.
So I got to talk to my son today and be like, man, what's going on?
But that's his deal. I mean, you got to let him be his own teenage son. The only
true,
thing you could not teenage. He's a grown man. But the only thing that he has to decide what to do with that, but you could you give him, you just talk to him as a man.
Because back in the day, that's how thin line between love and hate was created.
Right, because the thing is, that's how you get your feelings hurt. That's how people get their feelings hurt when there's not clear understandings. So that's boundaries too. That we got to have a clear understanding.
And us men can get our feelings hurt as well too.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about.
Because she found somebody else that wanted to pursue her in that way. and she just up and disappeared. Said, "I got a man now because you was playing the games and
Right.
you know, hey,
Because that's what can happen. Because the thing is, there's some men meet you, and today they know what they want. Today they don't got to think about it. They know what they want right soon as they meet you.
But that's kind of a red flag though, a little bit.
It is,
In
but
a way,
it's
that's
not.
kind
Some
of,
people do that, and some people just know when they meet you that they want you forever, for life. And people have been together like that and still together 20, 30 years later.
and some people got their partners picked in like prearranged marriages and stuff like that, and they stay together for a long time, you know. So
You don't think a man can meet a woman and he know that she's the one for him? I mean, granted, you gotta.
now in today's day, I mean,
Yeah, I
man,
wouldn't do it.
shit.
I wouldn't
in these
personally
day
do
and age. Woo! I mean, you gotta strive with precautions.
Yeah,
in
people
this day
too
and
crazy.
age.
People too crazy, and people got too many different motives. You got to see what
Shoot.
kind of motive they have.
I know.
You got to see what they going on with themselves. You know, they might have. You got to check their credit. You got to check their background. You
Yeah.
got to check what kind of friendships they have. If they have kids already, you got to check and see what kind of
How they
relationship
dealing
have.
with how they dealing with they baby daddy or baby mom,
Right.
whatever that situation is, you know.
Right.
So it's a lot. So I'm saying you see somebody today and you're like, hey, I'm instantly in love with you.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah, that's probably something else. That's not really what that is, you know.
Yeah,
So,
you
but,
got to
I
be
mean,
careful.
when I met you 6 years ago,
6
I
years
was
ago. Oh, okay.
instantly in love with you. And then I said, you know, I mean, I didn't even pursue you because I said, hey, are you married? You was like, yeah, I'm married. I'm like, oh, okay. So I just went on.
And you was with somebody too.
Maybe not the first time I met you. I probably wasn't.
Oh, okay. Y'all was broke up right then or something.
We was on a break, I guess you want to call
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah. So then we was broke up. So then I seen you again. You was entertaining somebody.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, okay, damn. And Then I met you again. And you was like, I'm single. I'm like, oh shit. And then we've been together. We've been together damn near every day since.
Yeah. We really have, because we was talking on the phone all day and night, and then you still was acting like you didn't know what you wanted to do. And I was like, okay, well, just know I'm dating. I want you to know that. I mean, I'm not trying to play games with you. But I mean, if somebody come correct, hey.
Yeah.
But that means both sides, because you know we both was single, you know.
But yeah, so
Because I met somebody like that. As soon as they see me, not as soon as they see me, but shortly after they was like, oh, they want to be in a relationship and stuff like that. You can meet people like that. So when you out there playing with people, there's other people that are not playing out there. Some people just looking. Like I've had, like last week, I had 3-4 guys talk to me. And one guy told me, because it's men who really looking for a woman too, a good woman, a wife.
you talk about in counseling?
Yeah, in
session?
counseling. And the one dude told me pretty much, one said that if he didn't find somebody, he feel like that's the purpose of life, is for him to find somebody and have a family. And he feel like there is no other reason for him to be on earth. This is what he feels like. I don't agree with this, but he feels like there is no other reason for him to be here on this earth if he is not building a relationship, having a relationship with a woman, and you know, I guess having a family, having kids, whatever it is that he wants to do. I don't know if he cared about having kids,
Right.
but having a wife. So he said, pretty much, he ain't gonna be here if he don't find it in the next few years. I said, what?
Wow.
But I had like 3-4 dudes last week that were so desperate to find a wife, and I'm like, there are a lot of single women out here. What's the deal? And they had jobs. All 3 of them had high quality jobs. So that's why I want women to know too, is that there are single men too. The problem is the men who are single are usually shy. So the guys who coming up to you and trying to holler at you are the guys who holler at everybody. I'm just saying.
No,
Right. Not every single time, but for the most part. But then there's a guy standing over there in the corner scared to talk to somebody, scared to talk to women. And hey.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's go to some comments. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some comments. Well, I gotta figure out how to move this. Okay. Lori Garcia, good morning. We miss you. And we haven't been in Dallas in a while. I think I've seen you down there at the last big swing out party. I've heard it about. She says, "I agree. I heard it about me." Yep, I smiled at everybody. Too friendly.
Yeah,
Not too
people when
friendly.
you real friendly, people always think you're trying to holler at them when you just trying to be nice.
And she said, "Yep, boy, bye. It's too risky now just to meet somebody and say I'm falling in love with them."
Hell yeah.
Now we got Gloria Miller watching. Good morning, Lady Di. Good
Hey,
morning.
good morning, Lady Di. We hope y'all can get y'all tickets soon to our event. They should be on sale.
Now online now.
How do they get
on
to
my
it?
Facebook page? Go to my Facebook page, and if you click on any of the flyers, you'll see, I believe, them listed in there. I got to go back and check, but you'll be able to purchase the week pass,
And share it on my page.
and it's on a right now. It is on a fire sale. I'm going to take the fire sale off soon.
It's $100, and you get like 7 parties. It's 6 or 7 parties, and we're still
6
adding
parties.
stuff to it. Actually,
We're going to have 6 parties in that week. You're going to start off. We're going to start it off. So actually, the entire makeup of the week is you have Ron Brown. He teaches class on Tuesday. We have our social dance, and
on Wednesday.
that'll be Wednesday.
If you're gonna do the whole week, you gotta even start Faces of Houston have their class Monday. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay,
I mean,
okay, I
so
didn't
don't
know
go
they had
off
class.
into the whole week. Just start at Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay, that's too much stuff.
All right. So, well, we got dancing every day of the week here. In
Right.
Houston.
There's some kind of dancing or classes
Right.
every day.
So Wednesday will be our wow.
Right.
Just Dance Wednesdays at Legacy Bar and Venue. Then we go over to Thursday. Not part of us, but it's she has a Thursday set that she always
Frida.
has, and that's the beautiful Frida. She has that Thursday set. Always have had it for a long time.
At Legacy Bar and Venue.
At Legacy Bar and Venue. Then we go over to Friday. Friday during the daytime, we're gonna have a day party. We're still in mentions on who's gonna be over there, but we're gonna go into day party on Friday. Then the Friday main event will be our official meet and greet Friday. So our meet and greet Friday will be with Ron Brown and friends, and that's gonna be our official meet and greet party. Now we go into Saturday morning. Got the homies Athena and Artie Johnson doing a line dancing. These are 2 queens. You got the Southern Soul line dance queen. Then you also have the line dance diva queen. 2 queens on the floor at the same time. Tisha line dancing. Believe me, you're gonna have a great time. Athena, she teaches phenomenally well. Artie Johnson, the same. Artie Johnson was able to teach butterfly line dance.
And I don't even like line dancing, but I started line
butterfly
dancing.
used to be turning around the floor, around the whole floor, working on her turns because she loves turns. Now she will get on the floor and do some line dancing, and she knows.
Well, I used to do them at the country club. But
And
yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
So now that's Friday morning. Next, we have the lovely Grace and Brandon from the Stepping Collective. They're gonna give a Saturday day party. We're gonna have the themes coming out pretty soon, color coding, what we're gonna wear, all of that. And I will take a poll. If you want to give a poll on some suggestions that you think we should
Well,
have.
you know, the thing was Dancing with the Stars. So
Stepping with the Stars is the
Oh,
theme.
Stepping with the Stars. Okay.
Stepping with the Stars is the theme. So
I'm coming flashy as hell. No, I'm just playing.
So you can come as a star as if you were at the Hollywood. What would you wear the Hollywood red carpet? Like you are the star because you are the star. Stepping with the Stars means you are the star. You are. Yes, everybody that's looking here, you are the star. We're hosting and you're the star. Go where you're celebrated and not tolerated. That's how we move, and that's what we believe. Go somewhere that's going to celebrate.
And I'm planning
you.
on having all y'all stars in the room. All y'all stars. I'm gonna have them on the table and everything. Them stars. Like
So we might.
Vegas.
So we might
wanna
write
do
stars down on our little.
Well, I know how to order them. I know how to
got you.
order them.
I got you. Yep.
I've
So
seen them already.
you're the star. Come where you are. celebrate it, and not just tolerate it. And then we're gonna come to the main event, which is we're gonna be hosting that. The main event of the weekend. Can you believe it? We're gonna go into the Houston, Texas prelims.
Laurie said, if we come, we staying with you. Y'all, okay.
We got air mattresses and everything. Come on, and I'm gonna have a hotel with a reasonable price. With everybody gonna be there. Hey, I'm gonna have that for y'all. Trust me.
Next week.
By next week we'll have that. I said this week we'll have the pay link up. The pay link is up. Next week we will have the hotels. Hopefully before then we will have where you want to stay.
And we already been selling tickets, so it should be a good event.
We've been selling a lot of tickets, so make sure you get your ticket on this flyer sale. This is going to be the event of Texas of the year, presented by
y'all know how big he is.
H2O and Dr. Butterfly. Something you don't want to miss. Everybody come in from this region, not only from Texas, from this region, from other areas, Chicago, Detroit, Florida, California. We got Chalk coming to teach a class from California as well. We got some other people coming from.
Oh yeah, you forgot to say Chalk name this morning.
Chalk, yes. Oh, Chalk, I got you right here, baby. Chalk. So yeah, so we have other people coming from other areas. So everybody come down to Texas and we're gonna show you how we party. If you've never been to a Just Dance party, you are
H-Town, baby.
You're gonna be in for pure energy, pure joy. Trust me. I do dance. Wow, I can dance. So I can dance. I can tell you that I can dance. So, but I do a lot of moves, like we competing always, and so. But I know how to tone it down when I'm dancing with ladies that don't like to act like they're competing. I tone it down, and
y'all believe that?
Absolutely. Yeah. I tone it down.
He actually tones it down.
I tone it down, and I give a basic Chicago stepping dance. And I will.
Well, you start to make all your moves easier, even if you're doing all that, because you're staying real close to the ladies.
Right, and I will make you feel like you should feel like it's elegant, and so absolutely 3 minute romance. 3 minute romance.
He got mad when I first told him it was 3 minute romance to dance.
That's where I learned that was a 3 minute romance.
Well, that's what it is.
So what if you keep dancing? What if you dance for a couple months with a person? So 3 minutes adds up. Now we had all these 3 minute romances.
We've been dancing with the same people for months and years.
I know.
It don't add up to anything.
I know.
It don't add up to anything. Them people still got their husbands, wives, or whatever they got, and
so
we're all having fun with each other.
Right,
so training each other.
Just a big bottle of joy and fun is what we're gonna have. So hey.
Because all them people that train me, and I thank all of the Houston people for all of the Houston leads for all of your training that you've given me over the years. Thank you.
And then we're gonna go, and then that Sunday, we're gonna go into a brunch. This will be held at Legacy Bar and Venue. Our main event Saturday night will be at the studio here in Texas.
In Houston. Texas is a big old state.
Houston, Texas. Yes, it is. Houston, Texas is a big old state. So it takes 5 hours to drive from Dallas to Houston. 4 hours, depending if you're going like at the edge of Dallas, and at the end, it's going to be 4 hours for that drive. 3 hours some places. So
yeah, some places 3 hours.
On the outskirts.
If you get all the way to our house, it's about 4 hours. But to get to Houston, it's about 3 hours.
And if you have not
downtown Houston and Dallas is about 3-something hours.
If you have not been to Houston, place you want to go. You know what? And I'm going to make a commercial. Normally I did commercials with other stuff, but
we will have a van going back and forth from the hotel to the parties too.
We're gonna have
a van, a bus, or something.
Okay.
But now that Legacy got more parking, so it's not as necessary. But because remember we was doing that for the sake of the parking.
But Legacy, now that they have built more parking spaces, and by August
on that side, right?
Everybody can come.
Right.
It was limited parking here. It was recently limited parking.
Right.
By August, it's going to be wide.
Right now, it's open. You didn't see it?
Oh
It's
no, I
huge.
did not see it.
Oh, it's on the side. It's huge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a huge
Okay, I didn't see it.
yeah, it's huge. It's on
Okay.
this it's a field, but it's like huge.
Right, and then yeah, it'll be leveled off at that time.
Right, it's leveled off
okay.
now.
Oh, it is okay. I
Mhm.
didn't. Yeah, I didn't see it. Okay.
I went out there. I went out the door and I seen it on.
I did say we was gonna go by there and say we're gonna take a look at it. So you must have followed up. And
No, I
did
went on the
okay.
outside, it's out the door on
Right.
the side, and I seen it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a big old giant field right there.
Yeah, Mika, she was
Huge.
really proud of that. She was really excited about that.
And all the people who part of the party really can park over there and let the
Right.
people park in the convenient places.
Right. So yeah. So absolutely. So it's gonna be an extraordinary, fantastic time, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell you that. And I'm gonna do a commercial so all of y'all can see how my acting skills.
Yeah, we need to do that. I want you to use all your skills and all your stuff that you love.
Do you have any other comments?
Wow, just that. Experience the wow this Wednesday, Just Dance Wednesdays at 7 p.m. and second Sundays, the second Sunday in April. I think Herman said we will be doing a 60s and over contest. We just want y'all to get ready to. We want y'all to get ready to compete. And so the 60s and over.
It's gonna be 20 minutes. Don't think it's gonna be long and drawn out.
Right, because we'll have
It's
two
gonna be
people on the
20
floor at a
minutes.
time. Two couples on the floor at a time. And if a few people want to come out and get your practice on the 60s and overs, come on out and do that.
And some events, if you go to some events, it ain't
gonna be all night. It ain't gonna be all night.
Talking longer than 30 minutes. Telling them out, I owe my dog.
It's gonna be 20 minutes max.
So it's gonna be 20 minutes, real quick giveaway. Come out, experience that portion, and then as we do our other,
it'll be
parties,
a cash prize.
as we go along to our other parties, we're gonna introduce some of the other
categories.
Even on some Wednesdays, we might introduce some other categories to come through. So everybody, please support us on our events. Wednesdays.
And then look, Wednesdays is Darren and Tamika, two-step. This week is two-step, and afterwards we always have an all-style social. So even if you don't want to come out and learn two-step, come out right after that.
Yeah, come around 8:00, and then
move it to the social.
Come around 8:00. We're gonna move it to our social.
But it ain't a crime to come learn some two-step.
Absolutely not. We're gonna have
the more dances you do, the less you got to sit down. I'm just saying, the more you can get up and dance.
Right. So so that will be that. But yeah, I am so excited.
We're
so excited, and my thing is, come out. We're gonna have a fantastic time. Let me look back to if we have any other comments coming through here. And again, thank you for coming on the live. Please share our live. Where we at? Okay, let's look. Okay. Donna Shear, Kelly Haywood.
Kelly Haywood, that's my niece. Hey, Kelly.
Yarber.
You can say that name right.
So yeah, absolutely.
Is it Les? You said Lori.
It was
Lori Garcia. Who's Yarber? I don't see that.
It's in here. It's on our. Sometimes they give us who's joining, and sometimes they don't. You just click on the right time. Right here. What is that? What does that say? Yarber.
Sugar. Danielle. That's the name. Danielle.
Yarber. Okay.
They gave your whole name, Danielle.
Yeah. So again, we love you.
I gotta get to work. I got you said 9 appointments today.
We love you. Thank you so much for joining our live. I will have that commercial out. I have the hotel out. I do have some other stuff I got to do too as well. But again,
see y'all Wednesday.
Please,
at Legacy Bar and Vineyard.
Let's end with a prayer.
Okay.
Lord Jesus, thank you for giving us everything you give us, and thank you for doing all the goods that you do. If we can make one person smile, one person forget a painful thought, one person give them just temporary relief from whatever they're going through, that is what we're here for. Lord, you are the most beautiful of the beautifuls. You are the greatest of the greats. You are the Lord of the Lords, and you are the only God. Give everybody everything they need from this moment forward, and everybody in the world. Please bless them. Have them. Let's relieve hunger and everything that we can help with. Amen. God bless you. We love you. Peace out.